The things that I become good at, the things that I become great at, right, are the things that I didn't know when I was younger that I needed to know, right? I needed to learn. I was ignorant most of my life on a lot of these things, on many things, right? When it comes to health, when it comes to exercise, I didn't know the reason why I was doing some of this stuff, and I didn't know how important it was, right? Let's think about it like a car as an analogy, right? You're walking down the street, God forbid, you're walking the dog, somebody comes around the corner and hits you, right? Or maybe like me, I would have learned by hearing somebody else's story. They didn't watch. They stepped out. So now I'm going to be more skeptical. I'm going to be careful, before I step out in front of that car, right? Fortunately, I've been grateful. I've been able to avoid that. With me and my dog, we're pretty careful, right? But that's what life is, right? What's that next car coming around that corner, you guys, right? Because we get defensive. No, write it down and do something. Be grateful you got the information. I'm grateful when I get new information, and I do something about it. You know, when I had health problems, I had acid reflux, I had chest pains, I had gout, I had a bunch of things, right? And then I met this medicine man, and he gave me this information, and I listened to him, and I thought it was weird at first. I was kind of defensive. I was like, no, but then I realized that I wasn't getting any information anywhere else to heal me or to help me. Whatever was happening. Same thing goes with my shoulder. This is the first time I understood that your body can actually recover. Is when I was working at a company, Nabisco, and I was doing like working in the shelves, right? Putting product and stuff, And then I remember my left shoulder started feeling hurting. I started doing yoga, and then the pain went, everything went away. I'm like, what? Yoga took care of all that? That's amazing. And that's kind of why I got this channel. I have the blueprint for your weight loss and your exercise success. Basically, so what you don't know, I'm teaching you what you know, what you don't know, what you need to know, right? And then after that, it's up to you. Are you going to do something about it, or are you going to just pretend like you didn't hear the information?